Another day, another episode of the Fight Family Podcast, and we got a really, really special guest today.
A very special guest, Ryan.
Yeah, super special. I mean, we'll just talk about some recent stuff. At our last event, he became the Rising Stars welterweight champion. Our guest today, Anthony Vardumian.
What's up, Anthony?
What's up, baby?
Or should I call you champ now?
Whatever
you
want.
Call you Anthony.
Whatever you want. I mean, I'm the champ, so you can call me champ, but I'm Anthony too. You can call me Anthony, whatever you want.
Dude, how does it feel to be the champ?
Feels good. You know, nothing has really changed. I'm the same person, you know, just now have a gold belt.
But now you have a target on your back, bro.
I do. And I love it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I like it. You know, I don't want easy fights. I want tough fights. So whoever wants it can come and try to take the belt, but that belt isn't going anywhere.
You know, that's what I really like about you. You just said that and you actually mean it. We get a lot of guys who say, oh, I'll fight anybody. I'll do this. I'll do that. And behind the scenes, they won't.
Yeah.
I mean, you really are about it.
Yeah. I really don't care. So fight's a fight.
You did get the belt, but there was some stuff behind the scenes matchmaking for that fight. Anthony was supposed to fight someone else. Wasn't even for a title fight initially. Couldn't happen for whatever reason. You know, we're out there trying to get a fight for Anthony. 5-1 amateur guy steps up to the plate. This guy told me yes in 2.5 seconds. You know, and I know, although Anthony's record at the time wasn't, you know, crazy amount of fights, whatever, I know he's one of the best rising stars in the state. Another guy that's really good with a good record stepped up, and that's how we made that title fight. But just a credit to you and also your opponent at the time. But you guys both taking that fight against each other on like 4 days' notice. You know what I mean?
I know. It was crazy. I remember you calling me on Saturday telling me that the fight's basically gonna be canceled. I was bummed out, but nothing but respect to Jahid. I mean, He took that fight 4 days notice, or like, what was it? 4 or 5
days. Yeah.
I mean, that's shout out to him. Nothing but respect. He gave me a good fight. It was a dog fight.
Yeah.
No, it was a dog fight. It was back and forth.
I don't want to say I underestimated him, but I definitely thought the fight was going to be a little bit easier in the aspect that I might be able to finish him, but he was tough. He was very tough, and I enjoyed sharing the octagon with him.
That's what I'm going to say. Are you glad it was that tough of a fight and you just didn't walk through him?
Yeah, I am. I mean, obviously my first fight, 26 seconds, I didn't get any experience from that. You know, it was just like a couple punches landed and the guy went out.
Right. Probably the best feeling in the world, but
it was. It was the best feeling, you know, just quick in and out, you know, no injuries, nothing, just went on with my day. Second fight, I loved that fight too. It was a tough fight. It didn't go my way. But again, I got a lot of experience from that. I made a bunch of mistakes that I worked on. Same thing with this fight, man. Tough fight, 4-1. It's no joke in professional or amateur, you know?
Yeah.
Someone with a 4-1 record. So I enjoyed that fight. I learned a lot from this fight as well. And all my fights, I'm just going to keep getting better and better.
Yeah, I love that mentality. I mean, and you took some shots from Jahid. I mean, some knees that he caught you with.
The knees to the body look kind of nasty.
Yeah,
your face did change one time. I'm like, dude, this guy is fucking just...
I think I felt like one or two. He got me one on the left side and one right by the liver.
Yeah.
Like I remember eating it. I was like, oh shit. Like I feel it.
You feel it.
But some of the other knees, like he would get me good, but I wouldn't feel it like that. But it was like those two main knees that he got. I think we were both trading knees. I don't know if I hurt him, but I was just like,
no, you guys were in the clinch, like the knees. And then one thing I love with you is like, he used to train me a little bit. We do more of like the dirty boxing stuff or street fighting stuff. But like when we're in the clinch, we'll like do a little push off and like try to come with the uppercut. So I was seeing him throw that all the time. I'm like, it's just like,
dude, you hit him with what, 2 or 3, right? Wasn't it?
There were like I think he hit him with a couple, but like he threw it maybe like 5, 6, 7 times throughout the fight.
That
and they were all like this close, like just the buddy shot.
I didn't. So apparently
he was
him.
Really tall and lanky too.
He was. And it's the most annoying thing to fight someone tall and lanky. You know, like I'm not short, but like he's tall. You know, 6'2". That reach advantage, the legs, it's annoying, but. In the clinch, when I got him with those uppercuts, I didn't even know like that hurt him or something. But my coach called and comes back. I asked him, I'm like, did I hurt him? He goes, yeah, you did. I'm like, oh, I didn't know. Because I kind of eased off after we broke clinch. But
no, there was a couple that were really close, and the couple you did land, I'm sure that he felt for sure.
I think uppercuts are one of the most underutilized, weapons out there.
100%.
You don't see a lot of uppercuts being thrown.
No, not as many as that should be.
Yeah. But then if it lands, it's a game changer.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I just remember watching. I was like, oh, I love those shots. That was sick.
Well, I loved it because it was such a competitive fight, you know, and I think it was really good. You also tested yourself. I mean, so what goes into it? I mean, with Anthony's record, you made this for a title. What did you see in Anthony? Why he was deserving of that title, Ryan?
Yeah, I was already
because you know the internet trolls and the haters. Oh, his record's only 1-1 or whatever it is. Like, why are you making him for a title?
Yeah, I think. Listen, today's world with rising stars, matchmaking, all this stuff. I mean, people want to talk about these records and whatnot, but someone like Anthony, who, you know, his first fight had a highlight reel finish. Second fight, I think he made a few minor mistakes that cost him the fight. But, you know, on the feet, even on the ground, transitions, I like to be like correct, but he looked like he was dominating those positions, but then would slip up and kind of get capitalized on, whether it was control time a little bit or something.
Ryan knows what he's talking about, bro.
Yeah, but, that's exactly what happened. I mean, even watching the eye
test me, and I work closely with Anthony and his team. That young core over there they're all some of the best guys in the state. But one thing with Anthony, he's willing to fight whoever, step up and whatever. So his initial fight wasn't for a title, right? And there's not many guys in the state that would have took Jaheed Parker on 4 or 5 days notice.
Yeah.
So if you're going to do that, our title is vacant. They're both guys that I would love to represent our organization and become champs. Anthony happened to be the better man that night, and that's kind of how it came about. But I like to look into records. I don't like giving guys a title shot like, you know, off 2-3 losses or something like that. But I feel like they're two of the best guys in the state. I think they both proved that night. And yeah, I felt like it was justified, and he's the champ now. So look at him.
Young champ.
Yep. I mean, it's cool being champ, but I've always told Ryan, I'm like, I really don't care for the belt right now. I just want to fight.
I love it.
having the belt, it's just like
it's a pretty belt though.
Yeah, no, it is. I mean, I'm not saying it's ugly.
Come on, I saw you posting some pictures with that.
Oh, of course, I gotta post it, you know. But to me, what means the most is just, bro, getting in there and fighting, getting that experience I need. I mean, if the belt comes, like you gave me the opportunity, I'm not gonna say no to it. It'd be dumb for me to say no, but I'm not chasing anything. I'm just chasing experience for myself. I'd say that's the most important thing to me.
Yeah. So So we're kind of talking about that right now. You're just looking to get the experience, fight whoever, fight the best, fight the worst, whatever comes your way. You're kind of down for. What are some future goals for you in MMA?
With MMA, I mean, either next year or the year after, I definitely want to go pro. I don't want to stay too long in the Amis, but I want to make sure I'm ready. That's why I really want to test myself. And any mistake I make, it stays in the amateurs. Because when I go pro, I just want to have a perfect record, not make dumb mistakes. Go pro, you know, get a good record, make it to the UFC. I mean, I'm not doing this for fun. I'm doing this as a career. I put all my time into this sport.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
what does your dad and your family think?
My dad loves it. My dad's
your dad's a really cool guy, by the way.
Thank you. He supports me to my fullest. Like he sits me down, he goes, "Do you think you're gonna make it?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, I know you're gonna make it. I don't even think." He supports me fully. My mom too. Obviously,
she probably just like watching the fights.
She can't watch it.
Yeah.
I tell her to come to the event at least so she's not like home alone. So she's maybe with my dad, my brother, cousins, whoever's there. But she's like, I can't. So this time she went to my dad's cousin's house and she was like,
they watched the stream.
They didn't even watch the stream.
Oh,
she can't. She seriously can't. Before this fight, she had the stream on, but she wasn't watching it. She was pacing back and forth, just like in and out of the house. And then she would like come in to hear what's going on. Like, she's like, I seriously can't watch it. So, but she supports me.
Yeah.
She supports me. Everyone supports me. I don't think there's one person that doesn't. I mean, my brother, my family, everyone supports me.
Yeah, you're really blessed. You have a very strong support network. You have a very strong fan base. You know what I mean?
It means a lot. Like some people crack under pressure, like especially when that many people are rooting for them. I love it.
It fuels you think?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
it gives me energy,
right? Like if you think about it, like it's all great when everyone's cheering for you, but it does bring an additional level of pressure.
Of course. I mean, you don't want to lose in front of those people that are out there cheering your name. And
again, also being Armenian, right? The Armenian community is huge behind their fighters. Bigger, I think stronger behind their fighters than any other community I know of, at least, especially here in Southern California.
Yeah, I think like going to live event. Yeah, 100%.
They're fucking crazy, bro. But I love every minute of it.
They are. I mean, did you guys see what happened in the crowd during my fight? I didn't even know that happened.
Yeah.
Everyone was, whoever asked me, they're like, bro, we were worried that during your fight, you were going to get distracted. I'm like, I don't even know what happened. I was just locked in. And then afterwards, my brother tells me, he goes, did you hear what happened? I go, no, what happened? And then he explained it.
Yeah.
But
People got their money's worth. I hate to make a joke about it, but they got 2 fights and
they had one outside, one inside. Yeah.
But yeah, no, the support, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. It gives me energy.
Well, what's next for you? Right? What do you want next?
Who do I want to fight, basically?
Yeah, give it to us. Who do you want to
Your
fight?
face just lit up, bro.
I think you guys all know who I want, but I don't know if he's worth it. Like, does he get the shot? Does Axel Conrad get the shot? He's what, 0-3?
His last 3 potential. I don't remember.
Hey, no, hey, the guy fights, but he fights.
I want to give Axel props. He fights anybody, anywhere, anytime.
No, he does. He doesn't fight chumps.
No.
I mean, bro, he fought
Diego
3-0, Diego Lopez. Like, that guy's a monster.
Diego Sanchez, but yeah.
You can call him Lopez if you want.
Diego Sanchez.
Lopez, Diego Sanchez.
Sorry.
Sanchez, whatever.
Okay.
Sorry, Diego. Diego Sanchez. Yeah, he's a monster. He took that fight, but I don't know. I want Axel.
Well, you guys have like
there's beef,
personal issues.
There is
right?
there is, and like to me, like he crossed the line a bit. I mean, I'm not gonna get into that, but
get into it a little bit.
No. I mean, if he crosses that line, it's like screw the belt, screw everything. I just want to crack his face open. Like,
okay.
Ryan, that could be a fight that the fans do want to see, though. There's a storyline because they got personal beef, which I'm very aware of. I don't know.
So
maybe you make that fight. I'm
not gonna do my job for this one. I'm gonna look in that camera, ask Instagram pretty much. We're gonna post on Instagram.
Okay.
And we'll see what the fans say if they think we should make Axel Conrad versus Anthony Vardumian. So, guys, if you think we should make Anthony Vardumian versus Axel Conrad next for the title, let us know. Anthony says there's bad blood. They both want to fight each other. I can confirm that. And let's see if the fans want to see it.
Listen, I mean, there's 2 camps here, right? There's the MMA purists that would be like, no, he's on a losing streak. He shouldn't get a shot at the champ. That's George and the MMA purists, truly. But then there's a promoter on the entertainment side of it, which I love. I mean, I think if we could sit these 2 down, do a freaking face-off, they kind of talk about their beef, going kind of at each other. I don't know, man. I think that's a fight the fans would love to see.
I think so, too. It's honestly, I would love to see, too. And reason being is they both did want to fight each other in the past, but other fights were booked, but they both want that one. So at the end of the day, they do need a fight someday. Why not just make it happen sooner rather than later? Yeah. But again, I do get it. There may be other guys that potentially are in line or whatever. So we'll have our matchmaking meeting. We'll see exactly what the options are. But I really feel like you versus Axel would just be a fun fight, not just a fight, but the build up and just
it'll be
the whole hype to it.
I think it'll be like one of the best fights. Like everything, build up.
When you say one of the best fights, you think he's gonna give you a tough fight when you guys fight?
No. No, not at all. I mean, he talks too big. He talks too big.
Yeah.
Telling Diego, oh, you can't take me down.
He's like the white Edgar kind of, right? Like, is that it?
Except he sucks. Edgar's good though. Edgar's good. But like telling
Edgar is fucking crazy.
Was that politically incorrect what I said?
No, it's just funny. I thought it was funny.
No, but they remind me. Listen, I'm not saying
Edgar is actually gonna fuck you up.
Bro, Edgar's gonna come for me. He's going to, bro. Like he's gonna be, how dare you compare me? I'm not saying skill wise. I'm not saying that. But Edgar is not shy. Edgar will call you out, tell it as it is, and he will just put it on you. Axel's kind of the same way. He'll say whatever is on his mind, doesn't care about the consequences.
Just the only difference is Edgar backs it up.
This is true. And all
the opposite happens with Axel.
I'm going
to personally get you a security guard next time Edgar's around. That's all I know.
Smash me, bro. No. I got to clean this up somehow.
I think I'll give Axel's credit too. I'm not comparing the two, but like at least Axel, maybe he talks a little shit. He feels a certain way, but
yeah.
You gotta love he puts his whole heart into trying to back it up, and I respect that a little bit. I mean, I don't love the trash talk, but I also love it at one time. So I don't even know how I feel about when fighters are talking shit or they're not. Because again,
I mean, I don't like talking shit though. I don't.
Yeah, you don't seem like a
I
shit
don't.
talker.
I just like going in there and proving everyone wrong. But like when someone keeps pushing it, then you kind of do have to shit talk, because you can't let anyone talk down on you.
Yeah.
Someone thinks they can say a bunch of stuff, but you gotta start talking shit.
I've seen you in action, bro. Little do you know, I've seen a couple videos. I've seen you in action outside the cage a little bit. Yeah.
Not too much.
Don't cross that line with you.
Yeah, that's
that guy.
basically. I'm a calm guy, but if you cross that line, then I'm a different person. I think everyone's like that.
Yeah.
But I'm not the type to just go out, pick fights, shit talk.
Yeah.
Listen, but I do love the entertainer in Axel, right? I do love that because again, it gives us great sound bites. He's so entertaining. He's fun to watch. He's exciting.
I mean, we got a little promo clip of both of them that we could use for all the promotional material. There's that, you know.
Well, let's say Ryan can, if the people speak and the people want that fight, give a message to Axel. What would you say to him?
I feel bad for you. That's really it. I just feel bad for you.
Smiling.
I feel bad for you. I think I'm just much better than him. I don't think there's anything that he can do that's actually gonna make him win the fight. His striking, just like when he stands like this and then hits a little, you know, when he does this stuff and then this, you know. Woo. And then like his shots, I don't know. Bro, I train with killers. You guys all know this, you know. That's why when people ask me like, oh, is this guy a striker or is he a wrestler? You know, it's hard to tell because the people I train with, like for example, Hamza, he's a crazy striker, you know. So I look at someone striking and compare it to Hamza.
Yeah, even if they're like a good striker, it's like, okay, they're not on Hamza's level.
Yeah, like I stand and bang with him. Hamza, he's a killer.
Hamza's on another level too. Like he is amazing. But what's crazy, his ground game is off the hook too.
Bro, it's gotten so much better. It's crazy.
Well, you look at his ground game when he fought Shane Collins, like the reversals, like it was just amazing.
But that was how long?
That was
like
years and years
That
ago.
was like 3 years. Now looking at him, like you can see this guy's like almost a wrestler now.
Yeah. I mean,
he's legit like. So I just compare who I'm fighting to the people I fight. Maybe some people might say that's not a smart idea. I mean, I'm not underestimating anyone, but like that's how I like to do my comparing because I'm the one sparring with them. I train with them, so they give me hard rounds. Like,
and that's a realist kind of thing you could do to prepare for a fight is the hard sparring. So when you are going with guys like that and everything, and you know you're holding your own or you're doing good, or don't want to get too deep into the sparring sessions, but and then you fight a guy who's a good striker, but it's like, okay, well, Hamza, this guy,
exactly.
You know, I feel
like
good.
Edgar too. Like Edgar's psychotic even during sparring. You know, I love it. I love sparring with Edgar. We don't go easy. Me and Edgar, since we were little kids, like when we would spar, it would look like a fight. There have been times like the gym just starts watching us. Like that's how intense it is. But like, I just love it. They push me to my limits. I push them to their limits. Wrestlers like Raf, like he's a crazy wrestler, you know, like I just compare it to all my partners. So I seriously don't see anything Axel has that he can actually win. All he has is just height advantage.
Well, I think you're training with UFC caliber guys, right?
Definitely.
I mean, if you look at Hamza, you know, a few fights away from getting into
he's on
UFC.
his way.
You're like, I mean, he's super talented. You look at everybody you have over there, it's a pool of sharks.
Yeah.
Like the guys you train with, the guys outside those doors, like, what are they going to bring to you that you haven't already seen? Right?
Exactly, yeah. Like even Botkev, he's a 25er, but like there are times we'll work together. Obviously, I'm much heavier, so we try like not going super hard, so like I don't hurt him or he doesn't hurt himself because I'm much heavier.
Yeah, it's just
but like he's still crazy. He pushes me. There's many other fighters too like that. They're lighter, but they push me.
Oh yeah, well, like, I mean, like Pargev's fucking gas tank and motor is insane, right? So he could push it different ways.
Non-stop.
I think that's also, you know, we were talking about your gym earlier. You guys got a really good group of guys. Everyone I think is well-rounded, but there are also some specialists. They're like, you know, Artur, I think is one of the most well-rounded fighters on the UNF roster. Like when you grappling to the striking to the fight IQ to all that stuff, he's insane. So he's like one of the, I don't know, maybe call him one of the captains of your guys' team, right?
He was in this last camp, like shout out to Artur. He was there for me, Raf, and all the other guys fighting, pushing us. Like morning sessions, he would text me saying, hey, Glendale gym. All right, I'm there. And next thing you know, it's like torture. But he's amazing. He's like a second coach. It's like Cotton and then Artur. Like Arthur's not just a fighter. He's a great coach too.
Well, I think he's probably one more performance away from that
very
UFC
close.
opportunity, in my opinion. I think he's super duper talented.
He's calculated.
Yeah.
He fights beautiful.
It's fun to watch too. It's not just calculated, but he also has style. You know what I mean? Like
his last fight, he looked so good.
And he just keeps getting better and better. Like if you watch like his first fight to now, like you see the difference. Like he's so calm and collected. It looks like he's just in there, and the next thing you know, boom,
isn't it funny
someone.
how you have such like different personalities? I hate talking about Edgar, but you got a guy that's brash like Edgar, and then you got the silent assassin Arthur, who's the nicest guy in the world.
Yeah.
Like
Arthur's
dude,
a
the guy's
monster.
like, please, thank you, how are you? Like, he's so humble and so nice.
Yeah.
Straight killer though.
He is. He's a killer.
People are just different, man. Hopefully we have less Edgars or more Arthurs running around. That'd be good.
No, listen, I love Edgar. Edgar keeps things so fucking entertaining. Like, you know, we were promoting some clips and we had talked about Roth's opponent a little bit. And I was just giving him shout outs. Hey, the guy's good. He may surprise everybody, you know. Edgar just like hated on me so hard.
Well, it sucks being us too, because he didn't say it like, okay, Mark might surprise everyone, Mark's gonna win. He's just like, Mark has never been seen by UNF people. I think people are gonna be impressed with his skill set. I think sometimes, you know, they just hear one little soundbite and they think you're just fucking saying the worst about.
100%. I actually love it. Makes it fun, makes it interesting.
Yeah.
He's too funny. Edgar's too funny.
He's so fun to talk to, like have around.
Dude, his name comes up on almost every podcast that we do, if you think about it. No, he's so funny. I love him. Love him.
Imagine Edgar wasn't here. Like, he wasn't in this industry. It'd be boring.
Yeah, it would be. He's like, I mean, listen, we've had a lot of feuds because of him, talking shit to the whole roster.
I love that.
He's a low-key instigator. Yeah, but I love it.
Oh, dude, I love it. Off of it.
Edgar's a good person. You could tell he's a good person at heart. He's a loyal person. But he likes the not drama, but he likes to start some shit up. He likes to have some fun.
They're at weigh-ins at the event, bro. And we're about to do ceremonial weigh-ins, and he's up there with Roth or whatever, and I'm over, keeping the distance between his opponent, and he's sitting here filming me. By the other guy, like saying, just filming me, like trolling me, bro. Yeah,
he's too fun.
Oh, dude, it's just hilarious.
Yeah.
So you have a sponsor, I think. That I really, really like. Kris, can you bring it up, please? Bakery Marie.
Have you had their stuff?
Oh, you guys are missing out.
No, this is the problem. Like, they did a post with you or something, right? I think she's one of your sponsors.
Right there.
Dude, look at those cookies.
Bro, I'm not even saying it because, like, she's a sponsor. She's like a relative. Not even that. Just her cookies are too good.
So
it's addicting.
No, I saw they did the post, and I'm a big sweets fan. So I followed her, and now I'm seeing the stuff that she's baking. Bro, it looks so good.
Are
they that good?
I'm not even like hyping it up because like I know her, that. Like genuinely amazing cookies.
No, she's on her game on social and kind of what she's doing, right?
One day I'll get a box and bring it. You guys will fall in love.
I'm gonna hit her up. I want her to make like a special edition of UNF cookies or something. Yeah. So I want to bring it up with you. But we'll do something.
Bro, it's actually
there's nothing like a good
I might get addicted to that though.
And you know what the good thing about her cookies are? They don't, you know how some cookies like after a while they like dry up, it's hard. Bro, hers stays soft.
What's the best cookie though?
My favorite is Oreo and banana.
Oreo banana, that's good.
It's two separate.
Yeah,
no, it's two.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like mixed together. Okay. One's an Oreo cookie and the other one banana pudding cookie or
that
banana
makes a pudding sense to me.
Banana cookie, something like that.
Yeah.
Those two are my favorites. I mean, all her cookies, even the chocolate.
Dude, I hate that we're talking about cookies, but like she makes these cookies and there's like filling in some of them.
How many did you eat after your fight?
The whole box. I'm not even like, I took that whole box with me. Every day I was just eating it. It's too addicting, bro. And it's actually good.
Look at those look insane.
Look at those cookies.
Damn.
And it's all homemade. So like she does everything.
Yeah, it's her whole operation. Yeah. She's delivering them herself.
She's the only one making it. It's like,
see, I love that. I love supporting small local businesses like that, like people on the come up, because she's gonna be successful. You can just tell the way she's branding, the way she's doing stuff. And I haven't tasted the product yet, but the quality looks.
Trust me, once you taste it, you will understand. You will fall in love with those cookies. Like I don't know if you've had crumble cookie.
Overrated. I mean, they're
like
decent,
everyone says, oh, it's so good. I'm not even lying. I'm taking her cookies over crumbles every single day of the week.
Yeah. Like, how's the chocolate chip cookie?
We're gonna have to. We're gonna have to try.
Yeah, chocolate chip.
It's really good. Next time you should like do like a mukbang type of thing. Get those cookies, and just like
maybe we can like bring her on or something, promote her, and like we do a taste test or whatever.
Yeah,
with those cookies.
I've tried all the cookies. Like I'm not even lying, they're all good. I mean, unless like there's some flavors you don't like.
Yeah.
But like I liked all of them, but those two are my top favorites. Chocolate chip, of course, it's OG, so it's good. But like those two,
dude, you got to go chocolate chip, warm it up, put vanilla ice cream on it. That's like the ticket.
Yes.
Yeah, or a nice glass of milk too with chocolate chip cookie. All right, now I want cookies.
Yeah,
let's get off the cookies. What's your go-to food, bro? Like, what's your favorite food besides your cookies?
I don't know. That's kind of hard. I like everything. Like if I'm at work, let's say, and I'm hungry, I like burritos. Mexican there's food. There's a burrito spot by our workplace. So good.
I love a good burrito.
Burritos, burgers.
I can't eat burritos like too often, but yeah.
No, there was a time I was almost eating it every day. I'm not even lying.
Just be in the bathroom every day. Just can't do it.
I like hot wings a lot too.
Yeah.
Hot wings, burgers.
What's your favorite burger?
In-N-Out.
For sure, bro.
In-N-Out. Nothing beats
3x3.
There's also a Hot Wings Cafe. They have like this spicy lemon pepper. Wow.
I had that after my fight too. Like it was like last week or something. Me and the guys, they're like, let's do something.
I started a diet like 2 days ago. This is horrible talk right now.
Me too.
I know it's the worst during camp. Whenever you're eating like the same meals every day, and then you're like on Instagram scrolling, and you see all these.
Then they all start coming up, right? Yeah.
It's so annoying. No. Like sweets or just like junk food. I'm like, really? And that's when I just swipe off. Like,
how much weight do you normally cut?
So this fight, I cut 23 pounds. So I was 196. I cut to 173. So usually in that range. Yeah. But I try not to cut too much. Like I try to keep it at 20 pounds.
Yeah, I think like 15 to 20 pounds, like a healthy, decent
this
size.
Fight, I felt so good. This cut, easy cut for me. My last fight, horrible cut.
What was the difference between the two?
I was too heavy.
Okay.
I cut 23.
You're a little chunky guy,
so I cut 36 last fight.
Wow.
Horrible. I didn't like, my dad was saying, he's like, are you okay? Like, you don't look right. Like my eyes were all sunken in. He's like, you don't look right. But, so yeah, last fight camp, it wasn't a good cut. This fight camp, I felt great. Fight week, energetic.
Yeah, not you looked good when you came
I felt great.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's something that like, I would love for fighters to not be able to cut a certain amount of weight, or like, like with the cutting 40 pounds and rehydrating 25 overnight, I think is like insane. I feel like people should kind of fight. They have to weigh, like, I think when they sign a battle agreement, they should weigh 20 pounds within that weight.
Exactly. So like, I think when I signed, I was like, anywhere from 193 to 196. Yeah, 95. But now my dad's like on top of me. He goes, you can't pass 180.
180.
Max, he goes, max stay at 185. So because he sees how much I cut and he doesn't like it. Yeah. He says, especially after that last fight when I was weak. So he goes, don't gain too much weight. Like he'll see me eating something.
Like that. That's what my dad would, if I was a fighter and I was in that situation, he'd be like that too.
Yeah. So he sees if I'm eating junk food or drinking like a soda, I gotta talk. And then like it'll be while I'm eating something or drinking it too, and I'll get that talk. I'll just put it to the side. I'm like,
is he calm or cool, or does he have that like stare, like he'll fuck you up, kind of like?
No, he's calm and cool unless I piss him off. But I try not to piss him off, you know. But no, he's calm and cool.
Yeah.
You guys sound pretty similar. You're just probably a little more not as. You're cool, like, so don't get me wrong. But like, he could also like, he's like, let's fucking go shit, intense a little bit.
I think that's every dad though.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Low key, every dad's like that.
Yeah,
it's like it gets to a point,
especially the dads that actually care, right? Like, because there's a way that you gotta get your point across one way or another. You can't always be chill all the time.
Yeah,
you're pretty chill sometimes.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying to calm down. My
chilled out a little bit, like
for sure. I'm getting old, bro. Like at the older age, kind of calms you down. You sort of mellow out. You learn how to control your emotions a little bit.
Yeah. What was I gonna ask? I just had a question in my head. Sometimes I forget what I'm gonna ask.
Too many.
I was gonna ask something. What was I gonna ask?
What about your childhood, bro? Like,
there you go.
How were you brought up? Where were you brought up?
I was born here.
Yeah.
I was born here. I've always done sports my whole life. I've been that athletic kid of the family. I mean, me and my brother both.
He thought he was athletic too, but that was in his mind, bro. Like,
that was all right.
Nah, me and my brother both, we've been athletic since a kid. Like, I did karate when I was probably like six years old. And then I did basketball. I did gymnastics for 4 years. And then when I stopped doing gymnastics,
You did gymnastics?
I did gymnastics for 4 years.
I think gymnastics is actually a really good sport to do as a kid to be an MMA fighter.
Like, when I have kids, they're going into gymnastics because I felt the difference too. It built a lot of upper body strength for me because like it's all like your body weight. So it's a very good sport. I did that for 4 years and then I hurt my shoulder and I kind of fell out of love with the sport. So I told my parents like, I don't want to do it. And then a year later is when I started training.
So how old were you when you stopped gymnastics?
I was like 12.
So I'm just curious. So as like a 12-year-old boy, maybe like if I heard someone was doing gymnastics, I wouldn't make fun of them, but a lot of people would. Would anyone ever make fun of you for doing gymnastics? Like any of your friends or whatever? I'm just curious.
Honest, I don't think so. No, I can't remember. I was too young, but I don't think anyone said anything.
Fair enough.
I mean, I know nowadays, like,
people might be like,
guy,
I'm just curious.
It's a guy. He's doing gymnastics, but trust me, that sport it's a superior sport.
I agree.
Yeah.
And it's hard.
Yeah,
it's very hard.
It's not easy.
Not at all.
I think also just you have to probably do a lot of stretching for gymnastics. So I think not a
like
lot of
back
people
then
like
I
to
was
do.
so flexible.
Yeah, exactly, and that's
like
great for
splits
MMA
easily.
Yeah,
you know. And then when I stopped, I was like, oh shit, I can't do
Bro,
it.
we should have asked for pictures. We could have putting the pictures of like Anthony of gymnastics up on the screen.
Yeah, I was
imagine a picture of Anthony.
Were you wearing like some tights and stuff too? Tell the truth, bro.
No, not tights. Our uniform was different. So it was like short shorts and then like a t-shirt. Yeah.
We got like a pic stitch. One picture of Anthony doing the splits on gymnastic and one with the belt.
I don't know if I have that many pictures. I think it's all
your
on my
mom has pictures.
Yeah,
I guarantee
definitely.
you, your mom has pictures.
But I loved it. It was fun. Yeah. It was very fun. I was just always scared of the flipping and stuff because like I didn't want to land on my head.
Well, I love parents that, I mean, because putting your kids in sports and doing all that, it's a commitment. I love parents that invest in their kids like that because people just think that it's no big deal, but the time it takes, the financial commitment, all that. I mean, I think it's really good because I think it's character building. Like both my granddaughters, one's in cheer, one's in dance, and this and that. I think it's really important to have them in structured, sports or keep.
I think it helps a little bit with that too.
Keep them off the phone.
The structure, like having to go to a practice at 4 p.m. or whatever it may be. So
it's just discipline too.
Yeah.
Like my kids I'm putting them into sport, boy or girl. Like they're both doing.
What sports? What are you gonna make it?
I'll
KD MMA kids.
Oh, of
classes.
Of course. Okay. So this is my ideal plan. Okay. Swimming, because that's very good for shoulders, upper body. Yeah. Gymnastics, and I want to start them off with wrestling. Wrestling at a young age and then slowly go into that jiu-jitsu. And then if they want MMA, that's the one thing. I'll never push my kids to do MMA. I don't want my daughter doing MMA or anything. But my
daughter's going to do jiu-jitsu though.
Yeah, jiu-jitsu. My daughter will do jiu-jitsu. It's a great sport. But if my son wants to be a fighter, I'm not going to say no. But if he doesn't, I'm not going to force him.
Yeah.
But I do think, at least even for me, is like I never did like, well, I had like a jiu-jitsu instructor who's like one of the best females out there at the time, and he taught me kickboxing. But I think also, as long as you're taught the right way not to like hurt people or whatever, it's a good sense of confidence to know that you could defend yourself in situations and whatnot. So I do think like my kid until like probably like 8th grade or whatever will be training at least a couple times a week to make sure they have that. It just builds confidence and you feel decent about certain situations that may arise.
Yeah, my wife used to hate because I used to make my daughter train and my son's train. And I didn't make them train to compete. I just made them train so they would know self-defense. And I actually have that confidence not to have to fight. You know what I mean? Like sometimes when you have that confidence,
I think it's very
you're not worth my time to fuck with because I'll fuck you up. And my wife used to hate on it. And then as they got older, when they'd get into shit, when they could take care of themselves, my wife would be like, I'm glad we taught them to train. I'm glad. You know what I mean? But I think self-defense is so important.
It is. I mean, I feel bad for the kids that don't really have that training or that confidence, but I think everyone should learn some
type of martial art or self-defense. And not like it needs to be overboard, but a little bit.
You don't have to be a fighter if you're training.
Am I generalizing too much? And if I'm wrong, just tell me. But it really seems like the Armenian community, they are into martial arts, teaching their kids, whether it's judo or other types of self-defense, more so than other folks. It just seems that way. Am I wrong? Or?
No, I see it now a lot too. Like if I talk to older people that have kids, all my kids also train. They do boxing, they do jiu-jitsu, they do wrestling. So I agree with you.
Okay.
A lot of us Armenians, like, because we like it too. Yeah. I feel like our culture loves that fighting. Yeah. So we have it in us. So a lot of us train.
Yeah, I actually love that because I think every kid should learn self-defense. I think parents that don't teach their kids how to defend themselves are doing their kids a disservice. You don't want to, raise them to be bullies or take advantage of people, but they got to be able to protect themselves.
Yeah, like also like a jiu-jitsu class or something. Like I feel like it's a lot more, I don't know if structure is the right word, but like it's a lot more humbling than like maybe going to basketball and getting balled up or something. Yeah. Your coach makes a 3 in front of your face. No, but when you're 5'2", 95-pound jiu-jitsu instructor could tap a 200-pound guy out. It's like, oh wow, this shit works. It's like humbling. And then you don't like judge a book by its cover or whatever it may be because you never know who knows what and everything. So I think it's like very
the
humbling.
First time I started jiu-jitsu, I went up against Edgar, and I didn't know Edgar back then.
That's so funny.
So and Edgar was already training for a couple years. So like like, fuck, like this shit's hard. He's catching me from some random angle. Like, what's going on? And then eventually, at first, I started the sport for fun.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna be a fighter. Never crossed my mind. I just did it for fun. And then slowly I fell in love with it. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start taking it serious.
Was there like a, it sounded like it happened gradually, but was there like a day or like a moment that you're like, you know what, fuck this, I'm gonna go for it, that like sparked that thing for you? Or was it just like you started liking it, you started getting good at it, and you're like, okay.
I think it was just constantly training.
Yeah.
Cause I would just go to school and then practice. And then, you know, Gordon would say, you have potential. And I would see it. Like I was getting better and better and better. You know, obviously I wasn't a natural. Like I didn't become great at it right away. But over time I got good and I fell in love with it. I'm like, okay, I like UFC. I like watching fights. I'm going to take it more serious now. And I think it was like 2020 is when I started taking it very serious. Before that, I had some pancration fights, but like it was just for fun. But then 2020, I think I locked in. I'm like, you know what? No, I'm taking it serious. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? And I think I know the answer. The most important foundation for MMA?
I think wrestling.
Yeah.
Honestly, even people that don't train, I think now everyone understands that wrestling is like the superior of the sport.
Yeah.
You need it.
Yeah. I mean, it's the best base as far as controlling your opponent in dominating positions, right?
Yeah.
So that's like number one thing. Because if you could take someone down and hold them there, it might be boring, but
yeah, that's why you said I'm putting my kids in wrestling first.
Oh, 100%. Like I wish if my dad knew more about the sport when I was younger, because obviously I didn't, like he would have put me in wrestling, but obviously we weren't too into it. So definitely I'd want my kids to start wrestling very young. Because they become animals, bro. Some of these kids, like I look at them right now, like 15-year-old, 16-year-old, bro, they're monsters.
You look at Roma's kid, Leo, bro. That kid's
going to be a monster.
Wow.
I don't think I've seen him. I follow him on Instagram, but I haven't seen him like, no, I don't know.
Yeah, man. He's winning tournaments. I mean, this kid's just
and he's putting
savage.
Time in the gym. Like I see him like back then when I was coaching at Montrose, like before anyone would be there, Leo's already there just hitting pads or doing some private lessons. Like, no, he's going to be good. Give him a couple years when he's already much older. He already understands the sport at a young age, but when he gets a bit older, that kid's going to be
understand the sport a little bit more, your body, all these things, it's all going to come together. I mean, this new generation, like Leo's generation, it's going to be crazy. They're going to be so well-rounded. I mean, I'm hearing stories about, parents that are homeschooling their kids, and then the rest of the time they're fucking training.
Yeah.
They're on jiu-jitsu, just training.
I did that at a point too.
Yeah.
Like it was, I think by junior year of high school, COVID just ended. So it was the first year back. I went back to school and I'm like, bro, I feel like I'm at a hospital because we had to be all masked up, like 6 feet away. Yeah. Everyone was like all panicking. I told my dad, I'm like, I don't want to waste my time here. So I went for 1 semester and then I homeschooled and just started training. At that time, I got in so much training.
So you got probably so much better in that.
Like morning, night, I was training. And then schoolwork, it was very easy. It was all on computer on my own time. So I was on my own schedule. That's why I dropped out of college too. I went to college for a little bit and I'm like, this isn't for me. I'm just gonna.
How'd your pops feel about that? Was he okay with it? Or was he just.
First, like my dad, so my older brother, he's a lawyer now. He went to school, always been the school kind.
Chris, you got to bring up what was your T-shirt? That's your brother's law.
Yeah. Call my lawyer, and then it was his phone number and his name.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so my brother was always the school type of guy, and then I would have loved to go to school, but it just wasn't for me.
For you.
So I told my dad, and he'd say, "No, you have to go to school." I'm like, "All right," but it got to a point. I'm like, "This is not for me. Like, I can't. Like, I'm gonna be straight up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like, I don't want to go." I'm like, I'd rather put the hours I'm putting into school for like a BS business degree into the hours I have in MMA, make it a thing and learn business on the side, instead of going and sitting in a class wasting time.
Well, I really respect your dad for trying to push you to go in that direction, right? Because I think that's what a good parent does. But the second you kind of realize that it's not for you and you're pretty solid in your beliefs, letting you pivot and do what you want to do.
Yeah. I mean,
well, your dad didn't go. Did your dad go to college? I know your dad's an entrepreneur. But did he?
No. Or he might have went for like 1 year and then stopped. But no, I don't think he went. He just straight. So his whole life growing up, ever since he came to America, he came when he was like 18. Yeah, 18 or 19. So it's just been business.
Yeah.
Like growing up. So now he's doing like the same thing with me. Like business. We have our own business too. We have like a clothing brand. So I'm in that industry helping him out with the business. So he wants me to learn as much as I can. Yeah. And I think it's much better than going and sitting in a class.
Yeah.
And a teacher telling me how to do business. I always tell people,
like, I got a business degree right here. What are you going to college for? Someone who's been through it, right? Maybe it's not a straight business degree, but you can learn a lot that way too. And honestly, everyone I know that went to college, or some people have gotten good jobs, but there's a lot of people that
go to college. If you're going to be a doctor,
that's the craziest.
Listen, I believe in college. If you're going to be a doctor, a lawyer, or you're going to apply what you're learning, I think it's great. But I got people that apply to my company that have all these degrees that are worthless.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That they have no life skills. And that's why I respect guys like your dad, immigrating this country, 18 years old, being self-made, being an entrepreneur and building something. Who better can you learn from than someone that's put the work in and proven to be successful?
Like my brother always said it too. See, my brother went to school to become a lawyer. He needs that degree.
Yeah.
He can't just 100%. Chill at home, be like, all right.
Oh, wait. Sorry to interrupt you. Look at this. Yes. Call my lawyer.
There we go.
Was your brother stoked?
Let's pause it real quick. We're gonna plug. All right, guys. If you're looking, what kind of law does he do?
Mainly criminal defense, but like.
Oh, I need him. All right, speed bro.
Yeah. But he does PI stuff too. So
okay.
If anyone does any bad shit and you're about to get in trouble, call the best lawyer in town. Armin Vardumian, 818-653-4114.
I'm referring Steven the Bank Chavez right now to your brother, bro. The bank needs him on speed dial.
There we go. Hit him up. He does everything. So yeah, but mainly criminal defense. That's the path he's trying to take. So he's working on a couple cases now, but.
Nice.
Yeah. Also, I always thought that was like very interesting job. Like, I'm sure it has to be fucking fun.
Yeah, no, because I kind of work in that space a little bit with prosecutors and defense attorneys. I think it's a really interesting space. I think as a defense attorney, my biggest challenge would ever be defending somebody that's guilty. That would be really hard for me. But yeah, I think it's
it's fun when he tells me stories. I'm like, oh, that's sick.
No, I mean, there's some.
I want to go to some of his trials too when he's at court. Like I told him, I'm like, let me know. I'm gonna come just sit and watch. Like it interests me, It's something fun.
Yeah, but what I like about good defense attorneys, guys that don't just roll over, like they keep the system honest, right? They keep the cops honest, the prosecutors, which I think that's our system is what makes America the best country, to be honest with you. But you need good defense attorneys keeping everything in check.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I love it.
There you go. You guys.
But hopefully I never need him on speed dial, bro.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Yeah, will it give me a discount, bro? Like family does he get family discounts?
I'm sure he will. You got to talk to him. I don't know his prices, his numbers. But yeah, it's honestly so cool now because now that he's actually an attorney, like he passed the bar. So now like anyone that asks, I got a lawyer.
Yeah.
My brother's a lawyer.
Yeah,
no, for sure.
How stressful was it for him to like leading up to the bar?
Oh, it was stressful. Yeah, sure. I remember talking to him because it was like a 2-day test.
Yeah.
So like 8 hours each.
Yeah.
So he went and took it, and then what was it? 6 months or 3 to 6 months? I don't remember exactly, but you're waiting for results.
Yeah.
And you don't know if you're gonna pass or not.
Isn't that crazy too? Because they invest so much of their life, hoping to pass. And isn't there like a kind of like a 50% fail rate on the bar or something?
Yeah, I believe. It's I'm not sure the number, but like it's a hard test that you don't.
It is.
You're not gonna just pass because you did everything leading up to it. Like you really.
Well, yeah, the California bar especially is not easy.
So I remember he took the test, and now he's like, "Thank God I'm done." But now a new stress, waiting for the results. And then I remember he got his results in November. And then he basically told us he passed, like from his first test, he passed. And then he was like so relieved. He's like, thank God I don't have to go through this bullshit again. Yeah. Studying, doing that, taking the test again, waiting another 6 months. Yeah. So he was happy.
Yeah. Well, let's pivot. Who's your favorite UFC fighter?
Right now or all time?
Whatever you want.
Okay, I got to go with Conor. Conor's just... He's too funny. I mean, some people hate on him. They say he's nothing crazy.
He's doing now, it looks like he's on drugs and all that shit. Like, you don't love, but like when he was coming up, like that run versus
was a beast.
Mendez, Aldo, Eddie Alvarez, like best fighter. Like, I don't want to say best fighter of all time, but my favorite fighter of all time from that time frame. For sure.
I wouldn't say I just have one favorite fighter.
Yeah,
like GSP, like he's another favorite fighter. One fighter that didn't really go along with his career, Zabit. I like him too. So it's like. It's not just Conor, it's a bunch of fighters, man. Because they all have their own success.
Spaces in time, too, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you look at the old days, like Royce Gracie, like you really got to look at that and be like, wow, really set the tone. But that's when fighters are just like one-dimensional. It's crazy how much the sport's freaking evolved.
It's insane. Like you look at the old stuff, like weight didn't matter.
Bro, that's when I started watching back.
Bare knuckle, just like...
I remember one dude's in there with like a one boxing glove on.
Oh yeah, I think I saw
swear to God.
that.
Yeah.
They would have shoes on, be kicking
one arm
shoes.
for the wrestling, one arm for the boxing.
Yeah. I mean, we had some times where guys were like grabbing each other's balls and shit. Like it was nuts when it first started.
Interesting.
No, it was great.
Yeah. But then you think about like, okay, even you're a rising star amateur right now, but then you watch the fights from back in the day. Look how much the sport has evolved where everyone is, you have to be well-rounded now to win fights, even at the, the amateur level. It's insane.
No, I think Diego, was on recently with us. He was talking about this new generation, like your generation versus the first generation of UFC fighters. You guys would be beating those guys because you guys are so well-rounded in every aspect of the game.
Even Gordon says it. He goes, back in our days, like when he was fighting, he's like, we didn't have much knowledge like we do now. He goes, like, we weren't doing the stuff you guys were doing now. Right. So he's like, it's changed a lot. You guys are more lucky. Like, he's like, I wish we knew what we know now back then, so we would prepare for our fights like that. But so yeah, coming from Gordon too, that was like a while ago when he would fight. So he even says it's changed a lot.
Well, it's like the newest sport to say, right? Like everything else has been around a long time. Basketball, football, boxing. But the UFC is like one of the newer mainstream sports now. And like, well, you're going to see the most progression kind of early on. And
do you see football evolving? Do you see basketball evolving? But you see MMA evolving, right? Yeah. New techniques, new moves all the fucking time.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, it's amazing.
Well, I feel like MMA is never ending, right? There's always there's always a new technique you can learn. There's always a new transition. There's always positions you could drill and figure out something new. There's so many different that's what I think I love about the sport too. It's just like it's like this never ending skill set.
Yep.
All shapes, all sizes, all everything. So I don't know.
And the best guy doesn't always win in this sport either, which is kind of freaking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
it doesn't matter who the best guy is though. It just matters who's the best guy on the night.
Yeah,
that's 100%. That's the crazy thing about the sport too.
Guy, let's be honest, but the best guy not, does he always win even?
No.
This is why this sport is so interesting, bro.
No, but where's the metric to say who's better than who? That's also the crazy thing. You never know because the funny thing is styles make fights. Like you have
but
this
Anthony
guy
could be kicking my ass the whole freaking night, and I just throw one Hail Mary and I catch him and I fucking win.
That's the crazy 100%. Thing about the sport.
What sport is like that?
One shot changes everything.
And it's also weird. You could take 3 fighters, right, where by the numbers to say, this guy beats this guy 9 times in a row, or 9 times out of 10. This guy beats this guy 9 times out of 10. And this guy would be that guy 9 times out of 10 because of the styles.
Yeah.
It's a crazy sport.
MMA math.
Yeah.
Sometimes doesn't make sense.
No,
not
it never
at all.
makes sense.
Well, let's see. Hey, Kris, can you type in to ChatGPT who's going to win, Anthony Vardumian or Axel Conrad?
You want to know something funny?
You already did that.
You know what it said?
What?
Axel Conrad.
It said you win?
ChatGPT is not that dumb. Come on.
But
I got that idea from you guys when I was watching the pod. Like, shit, let me try this out. I tried it out for fun with random people.
It's like Ryan says my name, J. Parker. What? J. Parker. Yeah. All right, let's go. Take the fight.
No, I was just playing around with that. Let me put in that.
We didn't even think, dude, we just started using I started using ChatGPT a little more recent, probably last 3-4 months. So then it got to the point where I'm using it all day. So I had to pay for the $15 subscription so I could use it all the time.
Imagine now it says Axel will win.
You never know what ChatGPT is going to say.
If ChatGPT says that, we'll for sure make it. If not, we'll go to the
listen, if ChatGPT says that he'll win, I think the fans may vote for this fight a little bit more.
I think the fans are already going to vote for it.
You think so?
I'm not even I had a lot of people asking me, are you fighting Conrad for this October fight? I'm like, no. They're like, why? What happened? I'm like, it fell through.
Well, he tried to make it. By the way, there's some stuff going on behind the scenes.
All right, Ryan, I told him, I'm like, it fell through.
Okay. All right, let's talk about prediction. Given all the above that ChatGPT said, I will not read that many lines of words. I lean to Anthony Vardumian winning this matchup. Why? He has a better amateur record and proven ability to finish early, which in an amateur fight often translates to controlling the match. Conrad has a size reach advantage, but I don't see enough evidence yet that he consistently leverages it or avoids being finished himself. If Vardumian can close distance and land hard shots early, as he has before, he may prevent Conrad from using his length and grappling game effectively. It's kind of crazy how they know decently,
Yeah, it's insane.
If Conrad tries to drag into later rounds or grapple, the question becomes whether his cardio, grappling defense, and striking defense are solid. Given his record, I sense more vulnerability. Likely scenario, Vardumian lands significant strikes early, possibly a KO/TKO or dominant striking decision. If Conrad survives early trouble and uses his length to keep Vardumian at bay, it could go the distance, and then his size might help. But I think Vardumian takes it before then. So ChatGPT is predicting you finish Axel Conrad. You guys have the same prediction?
Yep. Yeah.
Not a few words.
But like, I don't care if I don't finish him.
Yeah.
Like people always like, oh, go in there, knock him out. Okay. If it comes, it comes.
Like with some guys that have feuds and they do press conferences and whatnot, they're like, I hope I don't knock him out in the first round. I want to make him suffer. I want to cause him pain for three rounds.
Honestly, I wouldn't want to knock him out. I'd want to torture him. Like seriously, 3 rounds of straight torture.
Oh, I want to watch this now.
I almost
3 rounds straight torture.
But I just know Axel would be saying the similar stuff if he was sitting here. So I just want to see them go at it.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be good.
Oh.
It's all in the fans' hands.
It is in the fans' hands. I'm not matchmaking that fight. It's up to the fans.
So if the fans chime in, they vote yes. How many is it going to take to put you over to make that? Good
question. It's just like I don't know. I need a good amount of people to say we want this fight. I don't know that number or whatever, but like if I open my Instagram after we post it and like 2 hours later, it's like 100 hearts, 50 comments, and everyone's like, I want to see this. I'm like, I'll just text you and we'll lock it in.
I think that'll happen.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Chris,
listen, I'll make that happen if you bring me a dozen cookies, bro.
I got you.
Bring me a dozen of those cookies. I'll
bring you 24
in play.
Chris thinks we should make the fight too.
What do you think, Chris? Are you on mic?
Yeah, I'm on mic.
Okay, so what do you think about that fight, bro?
I think it'll be entertaining.
Yeah.
You know?
Smart man.
Why would it be entertaining?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, if you guys have some like history, I feel like that adds to the like the build up, and as like a non-fight like watcher person, like that's what gets me engaged in
a non-fight watcher.
Honestly, I don't even know how this beef started. What like you can say his team.
I know how it started. No,
Edgar's
the nucleus of everything,
even before
bro.
that, there was always some tension.
Really?
Like always. I just feel like there was. Like I remember one time Axel missed weight, and he came and just started chirping, just saying random stuff. And me and Edgar are looking at each other, just laughing. Like, but what's he saying?
Oh no, it started because they were supposed to fight each other before there was any beef, and then Axel didn't want to take the fight anymore because he wanted 3-3-minute rounds, and Edgar had to fight 3 2s.
Edgar?
Yeah, so the fight got canceled, right. And then Axel was fighting John Chandler, missed weight by 5 pounds. That fight did end up going through, and then Axel was calling for a title shot versus Edgar at the weigh-ins that he missed weight at. Yeah, and him and Edgar were going back. I think that's where it started.
Yeah, and then we tried making that tension started there, and then obviously
this is why I love Axel. That we have so much to talk about with him. He's causing commotion.
And then obviously Axel. At that event, it just all it broke out.
Yeah,
dude. After that happened, I literally I followed Edgar for 10 minutes. He's like, Ryan, leave me alone. I won't do anything. I was like, you promise? He's like, not if it's outside. I'm like.
He was pissed.
Bro, I do not trust Edgar further than I could throw him in that regard. No.
Actually, I do. Once he told me he'll only do it if it's outside, but I knew what he meant. What he meant by outside is like that sliding door opens to leave it, and he would probably do something
outside.
Yeah, exactly. But he told me he promised outside, and I trust Edgar when it comes to that.
Yeah,
kind
of, sort of.
Yeah,
it is what it is. There's beef. I'm down to handle it in the cage.
Yeah. So after, say you guys fight, right, and whoever gets their hand raised, would you kind of squash it there? Is that how you are?
If he doesn't continue talking shit, yeah, listen, I'll give him a pass.
I think he talks a little bit, but I think he's a nice guy. I think it's just talk, bro. I don't think he wants real beef with you guys at all.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
I think it's just
no, we know he doesn't.
Yeah.
I think Axel like plays into like this MMA game essentially.
Yeah, I feel like that's all it is. I think
he actually respects you guys. Like he thinks you guys are good fighters, but like, you know, it's just like, that's the new MMA world.
He's trying to like show.
He's channeling his inner Diaz brother.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. He's, you know what I mean? He just likes to do that. Stir shit up.
He's a nice guy though, honestly.
No, he is.
Yeah, we'll handle it in the cage.
Listen, you guys are fighters, right?
Yeah.
There's a reason to settle it between you two. There's been a little trash talk. Not that you guys fucking hate each other, but let's just settle it in the cage, see what happens.
I'm liking this fight more and more. But I mean, what contenders are out there that might be a little bit bothered, feeling like they're next in line?
So you do have Diego Sanchez right now, but he may be going to 155 to challenge for that title. We got a couple guys. There's a lot of fires I'm dealing with these days. I can't remember off the top of my head anymore. But we're currently making a new like ranking system.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm working on that right now. So
that's smart.
I think we may be posting it, or like I'll just like know, okay, these are like the top 5 guys. We're gonna do it to the best of our ability. Some people will be pissed off when we probably post it on social media, but
I think you guys should.
We can't make everyone happy.
But guess what? Guess what? Our welterweight, it's gonna say champ Anthony Vardumian.
Yes, it is.
It's gonna be a list.
And guess what?
What?
That's not gonna change.
Okay,
staying there.
Here we go
until I go pro,
yeah.
And then there's no more Anthony Vardumian as champ until I get that pro belt.
Ooh.
But yeah, no, you guys should do a ranking system.
No, we're going to too, because I think it's just like, listen, we level up our game as UNF, and like it's just time to take that next step again, where we have a lot of fighters that do fight with us. We have a lot of fighters that want to fight with us, where it's like, I kind of want to be more of like a realer promotion. Like we're a real promotion now, but I want to become like a real promotion with rankings and
you
know how we kind of do that stuff.
Yeah, no other regional promotion.
I don't think there's any promotion that does that, even for pros. Obviously,
UFC,
like PFL.
Well, but we're gonna do for our
big
pros
leagues.
And our rising stars.
Exactly.
We're gonna do both. Like
exactly.
Yeah, but I mean, I think for next year too, we want to be more active than we've been. I mean, we're going every other month, something like that, a little bit longer, but we want to go a little more often. So we want to create, like our fight nights or like our underground series and then our premier events. So try to go a little more often. We have such a demand from fighters that want to fight with us. We've got to try to keep everybody busy.
You guys should make UNF shorts.
Shorts?
Like fight shorts.
Yeah, we should. I like that idea.
Maybe we'll talk to his brother. We'll do UNF on one side, Call My Lawyer on the other.
There you go.
Sponsored by Call My Lawyer.
But no, that would be sick. Like how UFC has their own shorts, just like with the fighters' names and stuff. I mean,
the only thing that sucks about that is we actually would entertain that. The only thing that would suck about that is you kind of take away the fighter's ability to make money.
Sponsors.
The sponsors putting them on their shorts.
I mean, unless you guys allow it, like how it was back then. And
well, UFC. I think for us, I mean, we want whatever's in the best interest of the athletes, right? Especially we want them to have their sponsors and make money. So yeah, we would totally do that.
But that's all things we do think about. Like it's kind of on this long running list of things to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, we do the fighter, the track jackets we're doing, the customized one. No one else does that. I mean, that's George's like brainchild, which I fucking love. I love seeing fighters sporting those jackets.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
When it gets cold outside, I throw that on.
Yeah.
No, all the fighters get so hyped on that kind of stuff too. Well, especially guys that like maybe are making their debut with us and fall for other promotions. They get something like that. They're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think anybody's kind of doing sort of what we're doing, right? I mean, a lot of these other shows are just putting on a show and that's it. They're not building a brand. Like for us, the fighters, their brands are building with us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's important.
Yeah. So what's next for, sorry to cut you off. What's next for Edgar? Come on, we got to get Edgar a matchup.
We're working on it. January, I think I talked to Karin. I believe Edgar's going to be good to go. But Edgar sometimes, at first you want to fight 55, then you want to do 70, and then we had all these matchups, and one thing happens after another. But I think he wants to fight 170 potentially in January, so I got a couple good names for him. You're now the title holder there, so I don't think he'll be fighting for a title at 170, but we'll get some cool.
That'd be pretty cool. You and Edgar, and they're just fighting for the title.
They already do it in training.
Just like training. I love that.
Just for the title. Though.
Savages. Savages.
Edgar's my boy.
Oh, Edgar's fucking amazing. Yeah. I'm actually, I know I have fun with Edgar, but I love every part of Edgar.
No, I love Edgar, honestly. Edgar's a man.
Yeah. So how important is it for you to have somebody like Karin in your corner?
Very
one of the best guys out there, just who's so invested in you and his other athletes.
he's very invested. That's a lot of things people don't see unless you train there.
Yeah.
Like Gordon isn't like those coaches that just, okay, here's today's technique or we're doing this, have fun, No, that guy's on the mat from like day to night.
Yeah.
And he's like pushing. Like he sees something wrong. No, what are you doing? You're doing it wrong. Do it like this. Especially like I'm not saying he doesn't do this to everyone, but like his fighters too. Like let's say if we're having an MMA training session, he goes all out.
Yeah.
Like he pushes us. He's not like those half-ass coaches. He's determined.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I love about him. You can't find a lot of coaches like that nowadays.
I mean, and that speaks to the success, I think, opening up multiple new KD MMA locations and just the fight team he's built.
3 locations now, right?
Yeah. Northridge, Montrose, and Glendale.
I love seeing Karin in Vegas. I've seen him like 3 times there. Every time I'm there, he's there. Like,
you just bump into him?
Well, the last time I went was for I went for the Ilya versus Charles Oliveira fight, so he was there too. We were staying at the same hotel, so I saw him in the morning. It's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, no, God is the best. I don't see anyone else doing what he does for me. Not just for me, for us. Yeah. He's a great coach.
Yeah, what about Sevok?
Sevak too. I mean, obviously, I'm mainly at the Glendale location, so I don't really get to have Sevak coach me. But there are times like when he comes, because morning times he might come to KD and then be there.
Sevak's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
He's a
same
fucking
thing.
beast, bro.
He's
like
such a beast, and it's like every event he like infiltrates the corral. I'm like, hey, look this, that. Like, he's so funny.
Yeah. Like
Him and I always go head to
he'll be
head.
watching. Like I might do something wrong. He's like, "What are you doing?" Like,
Just like that too,
like,
right?
what are you doing? Do it right. You're supposed to do it like this, So no, he pushes too, but I'm not with him as much as Gordon because I'm mainly at the Glendale one.
Right. Sevak just seems so no nonsense. Like he'll just say what he's thinking.
Yeah, but he's also great.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
I've always talked the world of KD MMA. Like I think our first introduction to you guys really was. I mean, George and Karin, I've always been close to now, but that first introduction for me was Hamza fighting Shane Collins.
Really,
like,
that was the first.
Kind of for me, right? Because that was like one of the first fights where where it was like, because you weren't fighting it, Edgar wasn't fighting it. Like really think about it. Maybe Arthur was fighting.
Yeah,
but,
Arthur was fighting. Yeah,
I don't think he fought on the UNF show yet, but there was Hamza, and then like now everyone started fighting. Like everyone that comes from your guys' gym, win or loss, like shows great skill, and like you guys just have something to you. So I think it's whatever I think Karin has like fucking put the blueprint out for all of them. You know what I mean?
I think the gym has a reputation, and there are a few gyms like this that if you're going to fight somebody from KD MMA, you better be prepared. That's a fighter's gym. That's a real.
Remember, I've offered like to some debut guys, like guys from KD MMA. Oh, they're from KD. Like, let's get him the next fight. One more. I want a decent debut fight, which you got to respect too, though.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, Thor would tell me which gyms. He'd be like, "Yeah, you definitely want to stay away from having your fighters fight guys from KD MMA, CMMA." Then he lists a few other gyms, so you guys have that rep.
Yeah.
It's a good thing, but it's a bad thing too. It's a great thing because like everyone knows, but then it's bad for like Edgar. Like he can't get a matchup.
I can get Edgar a matchup. I could get Edgar a matchup.
But like a lot of people, they're iffy about it. So it's like
he just had another fight fall through. I mean, he posted that he was going to fight.
But
he's going to fight Jahid.
He was
right?
supposed to fight Jahid. Yeah.
And then that just fell through.
I'm not exactly sure what happened, but yeah, it fell through. But I think they were both down. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Because I saw even on Camel, it was set.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was supposed to fight Jahid.
Yeah.
That would have been a fun fight too.
Yeah. I like to see that. Jahid's a nice guy.
Yeah,
I
he
really
is.
like that guy.
Well, I was talking to Jahid, so I was surprised to kind of see that because I was talking about Edgar and Jahid, and they both want to get on our January card too. So I was like, all right, we'll go fight each other there. And then
You
we'll
just
figure it
never
out.
know what's going on.
Yeah.
But he was a cool guy.
Yeah.
He was
really
a very cool
Class
guy.
act, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
he comes up to me, he goes, who's your lawyer? Like, what's that shit? I go, that's my brother. He goes, oh shit, I'm gonna call him if I get in trouble. Like, no, he was very respectful, cool guy. I didn't, honestly, I didn't expect that. I thought he was gonna be more like, like fuck you.
Yeah.
But not at all, bro. He was cool.
But I like that, the way that you guys were totally respectful. And then you went at it in the cage.
Yeah.
Right? I like that.
I mean, it's always respect, but once it comes time to fight, like, you kind of throw that out. You don't want to be soft on your opponent.
No.
You're going to go full blown. But once, like, the fight's done, it's all respect.
You got to smash them.
Yeah.
All right. So who's your favorite fighter on the UNF roster?
UNF
that you like to watch?
Swear to God, if you say Edgar, bro.
No,
Edgar, bro.
No, you can't choose Edgar. Someone else.
I'll start.
Edgar.
Let's go with pros and then Amis.
Okay.
Obviously, I have to go with my guys. Like Arthur, like, I love watching him, but if I'm not going to choose someone from my guys, I love watching Bully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I'm not playing favorites, but he's one of the most exciting guys.
He is. Or even Gianni.
Yeah.
Like those two, they're very entertaining fighters, well-calculated fighters. Anytime they fight, it's not a boring fight. You see Bully fight, it's a bloodbath. Like his last fight.
Wow, that was insane.
That was an insane fight. And that was the event I was out at. I kind of missed it, sadly.
Yeah.
But it was still like, I saw some clips of it. It was insane. Gianni too, like his last fight. I mean, I know he fought an Armenian. It sucks to see that happen to one of our guys, but he's an absolute killer. Like I'm surprised both of them aren't in the UFC yet.
Yeah, that kind of blows my mind. I mean, I think Gianni definitely should have gotten that call already. I mean, the Bully sustained that one loss, right? Now he's winning again with a performance like that over a contender like Keenan.
But even that one loss, I don't think that hurts Bully like that because
it just, you never know.
It gives him one step back, but I think now coming off that last fight, he needs one or two more. He should be right in the same position. But it's
pros, those two are my favorite.
But I think if the UFC really looked at like UNF, especially our champs who they fight, because they always say like, okay, on the regional scene, like if you don't have finishes in the regional scene, like you're not ready for the UFC. Well, if you're Gianni Vasquez, you fight Narcovagian twice. You actually got finishes in both of those. Trevor Wells, who's on the Ultimate Fighter, who you guys thought was good enough to bring on the show, didn't get finished on that show. Fought a couple like a Dagestani guy. Gianni made it look way easier than him. So I think it's also like if you really dive deep into the SoCal scene and how many good fighters are out here and like the matches we put together, you could look at it and be like, okay, these guys are maybe more deserved. Like they don't need to have an unblemished record with all finishes. Yep. Compare to the guys that are fighting in Wisconsin and there's only 35 fighters on the like, you know, all together out there. But yeah, that's this. I think UNF really has the best roster and like the toughest fights for all the pros that are about to go to the UFC.
Yeah. Well, look, you look at Arthur too, right? Arthur just hasn't been as active. If he stays active, he's right in that conversation.
I would love 100%. To see one day. I don't know if this fight will happen, but like,
no, do not say this.
Gianni versus Arthur would be such a sick fight.
No, I don't want it.
Because I really
that would be an insane fight.
Like just off looking at it, like I think they both have some strengths. Like it would be such a fun freaking fight to watch.
I don't want it.
You love both of them too much, huh?
Yeah, but me too. But like.
Yeah,
but that's a crazy fight right there.
Oh, it doesn't get higher level than that.
Yeah,
like
those two.
That's a UFC
fight each other. I think it should be in the UFC. It shouldn't be at UNF. That's my opinion.
Or maybe they fight each other and the winner gets that call.
This is true.
You never know,
dude. Don't listen to me. I'm a casual. Like, you know, he's the pro. I'm the casual. Like,
if I were both their managers, unless like the UFC said, hey, you got to win this fight versus this guy. You know, either one of them, I would love to take that fight just because you know you're fighting a tough person and like. That's a 50-50 fight, at least in my eyes. I know you're going to disagree with that, but I think that's like a real two of the best guys outside the UFC fighting.
I agree with that.
Which are not the best fights to make, but maybe not the best fights to take for some guys.
It's crazy how many guys we have that are just sort of knocking on that door, right? You got some guys like the three we just talked about that are super close. Then you got Pargev, you got Hamza, you got a few that are, you know, a few fights behind them, but just the ranks.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy how deep we are.
Yeah, no, it is. For sure.
No,
I mean, and what's crazier, you guys have actually got fighters from UNF into the UFC.
Yeah.
Like Kris.
Taco Padilla. Yeah.
Who else? There was someone else.
Cody Gibson fought with us, became our champ, and then got the call back to the UFC. Trevor Wells ended up going the Ultimate Fighter. Who else? Am I missing
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Wasn't there another one recently? Or
Albert Tadavosian, but he he ended up like didn't pass his medical, but I think he's gonna be fighting there soon. Or
So you guys have actually done it. I mean, you can say Kris is like the one that stuck with you guys and then went UFC, like didn't go back and forth, but like that's still.
But that's what I mean. We kind of brought. I mean, Taco had prior fights, but we feel like he's our first homegrown guy, right? And I think just 3 years in the business. That's pretty good. But again, this next graduating class.
I think about like just
crazy.
Hamza and Pargev. I also put Byron Valle in this conversation. All the guys that are kind of just turning pro right now.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. And then you got like your class. It'd be like you, Edgar, Brendan Farnsworth, fucking Diego Sanchez. Like some guys are going to have that potential also. But it's going to be so cool with you guys. Like you made your fucking MMA debut with you've only fought with us besides Muay Thai, whatever else. Yeah. You might just fight with us this whole fucking time until you get the call to the UFC. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's like
it's crazy. Stuff. We're really stacked. I mean, it's really lined up.
We're stacked out right now. We're stacked with the pros, I think, but like it's also cool because the Rising Stars we get to kind of build up, help promote. Their whole journey is gonna be with us, which would be really freaking cool. It's gonna make documentaries on all you guys once it's all said and done. We're gonna have all you guys' fight footage, interviews you guys have done. Yeah,
you have to be requesting the Fight Family podcast content, you know, to promote you. No.
You never know.
Never know.
Well, listen, that's the hope, right? I mean, I think our ultimate goal is to create, you know, the opportunities for all the athletes to get to big show until we become a big show. I mean, again, we always say we don't think we'll ever compete with the UFC, but we definitely want to be a bigger show, doing shows in other states and other things. But, you know, our time is coming.
Yeah, definitely over time because you guys have grown so much. It's crazy.
No, the popularity of the brand. I mean, you look, I mean, even on social media, like 4.3 million views in the last 30 days. It's huge for a regional promotion, I think. And if you look at our analytics and then, you know, our sellout shows, you know, Commerce Casino had 2,000 fucking people in that place. I don't think there's any other show except the big shows that put that many people in seats.
Yeah.
So
what got you guys into this? I'm going to ask you guys a question now.
You can ask us everything you want.
Yeah. What got you into this business?
Well, I know. So I was kind of, you know, out of school trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I was working with him on his...
Wouldn't go to college.
I was working with him on his like normal business that he runs. Did that for a while, but just, I don't know, again, it just wasn't for me, but we've always bonded as a family over MMA. So we kind of got into MMA space. We're going to events, knew a couple fighters, and just went to like. First of all, it was something that like I came to him with, and I was like, "This is just something I want to do." Definitely would need his help and want to do it with him, and like we kind of just like, "All right, fuck it, let's do it." Because I can remember from a young kid, like I was watching UFC events with him. I trained kickboxing with him, made us do jujitsu. So like, there's always been martial arts or something there. I kind of became like a nerd. Like I knew which fighter was fighting on this week and this fighter was good at this. And like, I just drew to martial arts a lot. So I just hit him up one day. I was like, we should do this. He's like, you better fucking get your shit together if you want to fucking do this. I was like, okay, I'll try my best. That's been a work in progress till now. We're getting there. But so then we ended up teaming up with George and Steve, George and Steve. And then there we go. We got UNF.
Yeah.
Rest is history.
Yeah, well, look, we're trying to make history. I think we've accomplished a lot in 3 years, if you think about it, right? I think we're arguably the #1 promotion in the Western U.S. I mean, from a production standpoint, I think from popularity, we're there. I mean, the only thing we're lacking is, getting a regular content deal. But now our past episodes are being shown into about 100 million homes now. So starting in September, October, all through next year on FanDuel, NBC Sports, both California, like all over, right?
Yeah, NBC Sports, FanDuel, like California to New York to Boston to Hawaii to Alaska. Yeah, all over nationwide, pretty much.
Yeah. So the episodes we're cutting will all be going out all next year. So yeah, we got a lot of kind of cool things going on. So.
Yeah.
So what will it take for you to get into the ring?
Me? We were talking about mom. We want to have my mom on the podcast and talk about it. But like when I was younger, I like wanted to compete. Like I wanted to train to compete.
Just fight Edgar.
Honestly, bro, I'll do it. I'm just kidding. I would never do that. But I would love to be able to punch him one time in the face. Just one time.
And Edgar can't punch back.
Yeah, if Edgar can't punch back.
His right hand behind his back or something, bro.
Listen, right now I'm trying to get on a kick of getting back in shape and fucking feeling good because I would never like disrespect the sport. Also, like if I would do it, I would need a damn whole year of really slowly, gradually getting there. But like eating right, getting in shape, training, all that stuff. I think it'd be very cool for like a promoter / matchmaker or someone in like a high position at MMA promotion to get in there, like practice what you preach, right? Like, so you could like critique these fighters or say this, but you've never done it yourself. So I don't know if it would take a lot, but I would have to make that decision to really fucking do it and follow through. Why are you laughing?
It's just, I can't imagine that though. Like, I'll be funny. Like, imagine like the guy that's matchmaking gets into the ring and fights.
Can I matchmake my own fight? Is that possible?
No, we're gonna, because we can't let you lose, bro.
No, seriously.
Some can from somewhere.
I got an idea. We'll put me versus Chris Coulter in the cage.
No, but really, Ryan actually has skills, bro. Ryan's has some skills. He's never formally competed, but
I got a horrible left hook and a nice right hand.
Yeah, I know you have a mean.
My jab is okay. My left hook is just not the best.
I've been in one fight and I broke my hand.
Perfect matchup for me.
One fight you broke your hand, Chris?
Yep, during COVID.
Oh, jeez.
Did you break it from falling or hitting someone's face? Don't wait. We have a defense lawyer here. Don't worry, we're good.
No, it was from fighting. I just have terrible aim and not his face, but I punched him in the hip and
hip.
I moved my knuckle.
That's funny.
I'm trying to visualize how you get to the hip from the face, but
just throwing hammers.
I cannot picture Chris fighting.
No.
He's such a nice guy. I can't picture you getting into it, Chris.
It wasn't like a fight, like an angry fight. It was more of just like, it's COVID. There's nothing to do.
Were you drunk?
So we just started like boxing and.
Oh, this wasn't even a real fight. It's just you and your friend fucking around.
Yeah.
Oh. Have you ever been in a real fight, Chris?
No, I would bail.
Yeah, you just
honestly nowadays I'm not really scared of it. Nowadays it's smarter to bail. Yeah. I mean, you got to stand up for yourself, and someone really disrespects you, handle business. But like, there's way more bad than good with fighting in the streets.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Just
I don't talk to people enough to like get into a conversation.
Yeah, like if I feel something kind of getting there already, like it hasn't drawn the line where I'm like I need to defend myself, I'll just walk away. Honestly.
Yeah.
I feel like Anthony be like, what'd you say, motherfucker?
He's just gonna stand there and just smile, be like this, and then he's gonna snap.
Depends.
That line gets
depends on the day you're having too.
Ryan, you can't believe that smile.
But like that's the thing. I really like, even when I was younger, I wouldn't get into that many fights.
Like, yeah, but I feel like you're also someone like who won't take shit. So like,
I won't. Exactly. That's all it is. Like if you cross that line, then I snap. Then I'll actually do something about it. But
I've never been a good shit talker either. So every fight I've gotten into, like if people are talking shit to me, it's just like I'll just like sit there and I'm like a ticking time bomb until you've just reached this point with me. And I won't even say a word. I'll just probably come sock you in the face. Realistically, I just sucked at talking shit. Didn't teach me.
There's a
any
lot
that
of people
stuff.
like that.
Yeah, I just
or like with their friends, the talker.
I've got a little bit better at talking shit as I got
Bro,
older.
I love Instagram for one reason. Like I like watching that stuff where guys like talking all the shit and then they get checked and they have nothing. You know what I mean? They talk a big game and then they get checked. So
yeah, no. Let's stay away from street fights.
Exactly. Let's
only in the octagon.
That's right.
And though if you do
cage,
call Anthony's brother.
Yes, sir.
If you need some help.
1-8-653-4114.
1-800 Vardumian Law. Vardumianlaw.com. I don't even know if that's his website, but
no,
it's
yet.
not. No, don't go to Vardumian Law.
Just call his number.
Yeah,
call the number. Support the UNF family.
Yeah.
Well, I think you got some promising things in the future. I think we really got to see if the fans want you versus Axel.
I think they do.
I think that's number one on the agenda. Like if I had a vote in this, I vote yes for that fight now. Actually, after sitting down with you, seeing it in your eyes and hearing what you have to say, I kind of like it.
Yeah, you know, I like it too because, again, people could comment on Axel's record.
Oh, George is going to come at me though after this for sure.
Like I know he's 0-3 in his last 3, but
yeah, but there's personal grudge match.
I think in like 4 of his fights, though, he's fought undefeated fighters in 4 of his 6 or 7 fights.
You cannot take that away.
Which again, like, I mean, there's no like moral win to like, but I do like to look at who guys have fought. I don't look at the record as 2-0 or 0-2 or because again, if you're 0-2 but you show good performances and the guy is 2-0 but has fought no one, like you guys are in the same kind of boat for me essentially.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Totally agree with that.
Look at it. So. I'm not making the decision on Anthony versus Axel. The public will. If the UNF fans want to see it, if Vardumian's fans want to see it, Comrades fans want to see it, we'll know. And we'll see what we do from there.
I like it.
I like it too. All right, brother. Well, thank you. Anything you want to say before we let you go?
Please vote yes, so I can beat up that Malibu Wingster. Please.
The Malibu Wingster's crazy.
Please.
All right, my brother. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, my brother.
This was fun.
Thanks, champ.
Thank you.